And Ron, it's good to have you. So is this kind of basically a buy the rumor, sell the fat kind of move?
Yeah, good afternoon. Good to see you. Yeah, I think that's part of what's going on. Several things, right? I mean, the capital raise, I think, came as a little bit of a surprise, although the company did say they'd be opportunistic on such things. And then also, one of the things we like to highlight is they're not going to be cash flow positive, at least free cash flow positive until at least 2025. So when you look at the move of the shares that they had into this, they kind of went galactic, right? And that more than discounted in the optimism around this flight and also potential future growth. So I don't mean to diminish at all anything they did this past weekend. A remarkable, wonderful achievement. But the shares were more than reflecting that.
Well, so they're 4 years away from generating positive free cash flow, let alone consistent earnings. I mean, they would be insane not to be public. If investors are going to hand them capital in that kind of outlook, then why not? Why not take it, right? What it reminds me a little bit of the Tesla story. What are they going to do with this capital? How does that change their trajectory for space flight and space tourism?
Yeah, so there's a couple things they could do with it, right? I mean, there's investments they have to make in other spaceports. That's not inexpensive, building that infrastructure. There's building out the fleet of spaceships that they'd like to do. And then, honestly, where the big money is, when you think about the commercial space market, commercial space isn't just space tourism, but commercial space is also building out space infrastructure, meaning satellites, launch, satellite services, all kinds of stuff. Point-to-point travel. So one of the things that Virgin Galactic has talked about in the past is not just taking a ride into space, but actually using space as, if you will, the tunnel to go someplace else, right? So just imagine in the early days of aviation, you could go for a flight in an airplane, that's fun. But in the end, the real money was taking the airplane going from point A to point B. And ultimately, that's probably where the real big money is in this market.
It's fascinating. Ron, a final thought on this. Blue Origin going public. I mean, other names in this space to watch. I'm not saying that you're a venture capital guy, but, what do you think in terms of future competition for investors' capital?
Yeah, so it's a fantastic question. If you think about what's going on in commercial space, it's a fantastic area of innovation today. So across the spectrum, there's a company, I'll just name a few: Black Sky, Astra, Rocket Labs, Redwire, AST, Spire Global. And then there's the big guys people have talked about, SpaceX and Blue Origin. So I think, within a relatively short period of time, call it 12 to 24 months, we're going to have a whole new coverage universe of commercial space companies, which Virgin Galactic was really the pioneer. They were the first one, but there's a lot more coming.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.